All right, welcome back. Covering Southern Palm Beach County, Delray Beach's Summer at the Square returns to the city. It's a summer-long series of events from arts to entertainment. Joining me to talk about the summer event is the city's Downtown Development Director of Marketing, Suzanne Boyd. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having us.
We're just talking. Delray Beach is a place to be, I feel like. It's always popping there, people going to different restaurants and stuff. So first, let's talk about Summer in the Square, what exactly it is.
So Summer at the Square is a summer-long series of events at Old School Square in downtown Delray Beach. The Downtown Development Authority recently took over management and operations of that, so we're just programming a ton of events. We have Delray Walls Mural Fest, which is happening next weekend. We have all kinds of yoga classes happening in the museum, art exhibitions opening inside the museum. We have an art installation that was just installed on the campus, these beautiful butterflies. They're 4 feet tall butterflies that are throughout the campus, and that's called Wings over the square. So yeah, we have a lot going on at Old School Square this summer.
And talk about how people can access it. Can they just come downtown and be a part of it, or do they have to?
And most of it's free.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
okay.
So the first night of Delray Walls Mural Fest, which is next Friday night, the 26th, that's a free event. It's our free sunset concert. Spread the Dub, which is a local reggae band, is going to be performing. And then Saturday night, we've ticketed that event. So Saturday night will be Bachaco, which is a Latin reggae band out of Miami. Okay. They're going to be playing Saturday night, and that's ticketed. That's going to be $10 on the 27th. And then you're looking at some other things that are happening. So this is Mural Fest, but we also have Art and Jazz, which is happening next Wednesday, the 24th. That's going to be on Atlantic Avenue, and that's just a fun event where we shut down the street. We have 4 stages of live music, mural artists painting in the street. So it's all about music and art in downtown Delray, and dining.
Yeah, can't forget that.
That's right.
And I will say, though, we were talking earlier as well, you know, some people think of summer in South Florida and being outside, but you really took that in mind when talking about the timing of things and just people being comfortable, right?
So last year when we did Mural Fest, which was our inaugural event, we had it during the day. Well, it was scorching.
Yeah.
If it's not raining in South Florida in the summer, it's hot, right? And so we decided to shift those times. So now it's going to be from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That way it's more comfortable, not only for the guests that are coming, but also the artists that are painting. Mural artists are painting all day long. Right. So we wanted them to be comfortable as well.
And all of that is accessible for parents, families, kids, right?
Yes.
So if they want to come. And then let's just talk about Delray Beach just in general. You doing this, even when it's not happening, people are all over Delray Beach and just having a great time.
Delray has become very popular. We were sort of a hidden secret for a while, but the secret is out. And you know, it's become a very popular place. We are one of the only cities in South Florida that our main street runs from I-95 to the beach, and our downtown is I-95 to the beach, and it's on Atlantic Avenue. So we have a really interesting vibe. We have a charm about us because we have height limits in our downtown. So buildings on Atlantic Avenue cannot be more than 3 stories high. And so it really keeps that village by the sea, that charm. And people are really starting to gravitate and find out about downtown Delray.
All right, well, great. Hey, if you want to come to Summer at the Square, this sounds appealing to you, we have everything listed on WPBF.com right now, all the dates and locations. It's in downtown, so you'll want to go if you have time. Send it over.